Hey, Adventure Alan here, and I'd like to tell you about these Atlas Showa Japanese fisherman's gloves. Alice and I have been bikepacking on the Great Allegheny Passage Trail for the last 3 days. It's November. It's frickin' cold. It's going to snow tonight. We've been spending most of our time riding in 40-degree rain on and off for 3 days. And these gloves have been amazing. Again, they Showa Japanese fisherman's gloves. I'll put the link in the comments section. My hands are warm, so these are killer for packing up in the morning. You have this rubber grip for dexterity. These are pretty much the cold weather and rain. They're the bee's knees for doing that. Okay, so let's take a closer look at these Showa Temres gloves. First of all, there are two versions of it. There is the standard 282. This is the blue one right here. That's the one that you can easily get on Amazon. They're 4.5 ounces. And then new for this year, we're trying these out. I'm not even sure if they're in the catalog yet. Are there the Temres O2 Winter? And these add a nylon adjustable cuff on them that seals out some drafts, makes them warmer. These are 5 ounces. Obviously they're black, but otherwise these gloves are identical. Sort of going into these gloves, what makes these gloves great in the rain is this shell, which is a polyurethane, a waterproof, breathable polyurethane. We think it's probably similar to the coating on the inside of your rain jacket, but this allows warm air and moisture to escape. Probably, it's not tons, but it's enough in cold weather to keep your hands from sweating out on the inside of the gloves. And of course, this shell is totally waterproof. Again, this is the most this is the best rain glove that we can think of for cold weather. Obviously, we showed you bike packing. We also used it in Alaska. This is also a great glove to pack up cold, wet things in the morning, like wet tarps and pack up tents. We use them to scrape off frozen sleet and snow off of our tent in Alaska. They work great for that. I can't think of anything else that I would have wanted to do that ornery task with. I will mention, obviously, this is an XL and this is an XL. I'm normally a men's medium glove, but I wear XLs in these, so definitely you want to size up. Also, to show, they have an acrylic liner. Both gloves have the same acrylic liner, and this is what keeps your hands warm. It's an acrylic fleece, and the combination of the windproof, waterproof shell and the acrylic fleece and the breathability really does a great job of keeping your hands warm. So that's kind of these two gloves in a nutshell. Okay, and one thing I should mention is that it can be a little bit challenging to get the glove underneath the cuff of your jacket if the jacket does not have a really generous cuff. It's not too hard here. This jacket's got pretty generous cuff, but sometimes it can be a little tough. But you don't want to have this cuff exposed like this, because water will run down into the glove, which is not great. I mean, that's true of any glove, but in particular these gloves, you don't want that to happen. Anyway, again, the Showa Temres 282 gloves here and the new Temres O2 Winter. But surprisingly, even after like the Pearl Izumi lobster amphib gloves, these gloves are waterproof breathable. They're like a plastic glove, but they're waterproof breathable. My hands are warm and dry. It's drizzling and in the mid 30s right now. And on a bike, obviously, you've got a lot of wind chill and you're not using your hands a lot, and yet my hands are warm. So these are killer for packing up in the morning. You have this rubber grip for dexterity. These are pretty much the cold weather and rain. They're the bee's knees for doing that. We'll probably have a short written review of these gloves as well, but go ahead and check out all the details to the written review and a link to these gloves in the comments. Obviously, please like this video. Go ahead and follow the Adventure Alan channel. Click that bell so you get notified of all our great new content. But again, these are the best rain gloves for backpacking, bike packing, anything else you can think of. So with that, this is Adventure Alan signing out.